I look very big Elizabeth Warren vibes.
Thanks for joining us. I'm here with Heather Gann. I'll be interviewing her today. She's a news media major and Spanish minor, and she's from Hamilton, Alabama. So I feel like with news media majors, a common minor is like political science or communications. What made you decide Spanish?
Well, foreign languages can also sometimes be like very popular minors. I think it's just because if you're in the College of Communications, you know, your love and your main goal in life is just to spread information through the world and communicate with others. And I really personally think there's nothing to go better with that than learning another language because, I mean, if your main goal in life is to communicate with as many people as possible, it just opens up more, you know, avenues to do so if you learn another language because you can talk to more people. Also, I just love the language and the culture so much. I'm like obsessed with anything Latin American culture.
Okay, cool. I know also, well, I guess it's maybe a safe assumption that you love music because you're in the $1 Million Band, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me about your experience in college band versus like high school band?
Oh yeah, it's very different. That's to say the least. In in good ways, and then just in more scary ways. First of all, my high school band, I came from a really small school, so I think in my high school band overall there were like 65 people. Very different from MDB. There's 400 people. The size of the tuba section, which is the section that I was in alone, was like 25 people, which was like half of my high school band. So it's really odd not knowing the names and faces of like every single person in band. But it's really cool too because when I was in high school, I was the only tuba player for the whole band. So coming to college and getting to meet 24 people that are very similar to me and play the same instrument as me was really fun. And those boys are literally my family now. So I loved it. Yeah, this was actually my last year, so music has played such a huge pivotal role in my life. I did band all through high school, so because that's what all of your time is dedicated to, that's where like all of your friends are, that's the only thing you do and the only people that you see most of the time, and MDB is kind of the same. During the fall, you don't really have time for anything else, so very close-knit.
Yeah, so you said like you really, really love music. What are your favorite types of music to listen to? Like, what are your favorite artists? Like, what inspires you when it comes to music?
I'm very I'm very top 40, very pop oriented. I listen to just about everything, I think, with the exception of country. I think growing up in the South traumatized me a little bit, way too much exposure, so it's just not my thing. But yeah, I really like pop. I love Taylor Swift and the stuff she's been doing lately. She really is, I think, a great feminist role model because she was pushed into a box of being one thing her entire life, and now the new information that's coming out about her relationship with that and what she had been forced to go through, I think it's just really inspiring that you do what's right in the end no matter what it costs. Yeah. So she's really inspiring to me.
Yeah, that's awesome. So backing up just a little bit, what made you go to UA and made you interested in news media?
So when I was growing up, I was bound and determined that I was never gonna come to an in-state college because I wanted to go out of state. I don't know why. I just thought it was fancier, I guess. But yeah, out of state tuition is a thing. So, but also I came here for a university days tour, and I fell in love with the campus. One of my teachers senior year told us about how when she had gone to Mississippi State, the second she set foot on campus, she just had this feeling that that's where she was supposed to be. And I sort of went through a similar thing when I came here. Just really, really loved the campus and the atmosphere and all the people. And also MDB was a huge part of me coming here. I did an honor band in high school, and the second they brought out the MDB to perform, I was like, oh, I have to be a part of this, have to do everything I can to be a part of this. So that was a huge factor. Originally, I was not a news media major. I was microbiology and trying to go into medical school. That was not my bag, decidedly. Did not do well, was crying a lot, and what really changed it around was just one night me just hysterically crying before a chem final, and then my roommate being like, do you even like this? And I was like, no. And she's like, then why are you doing it? And I was like, I don't know. Then she asked me what I really like to do, and ended up here.
Wow, that's awesome. That's a great story. So thank you for joining us, Heather, and we'll see you next time.